Alright. Great. Hold on a second. There's some weird clicking happening before. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the volume before it starts. Morning, evening, and afternoon, people. It's another day, another... well, not so painful game, I guess. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. How's your day going? Before we start. And, yeah, I went on a bit of a research on how long the game is going to be, and also how far in are we going to be in for the time that we have. And it turns out it could be either really short or really long. So, depends on us, really. Haters, and the same greeting as per usual. Thank you. Now, I kind of have a weird question here, and that is that the poll that I got up on YouTube and also on Twitter, I thought it would be pretty close between either Superliminal or Stanley Parable, or someone will tell me other things I can do in a single stream. And I thought someone actually, at least a bit of you will actually vote for Titanfall, since, well, you know, Titanfall also has a pretty good story, even though I haven't played it yet. It's crazy how I played Apex but did not play Titanfall at all. But yeah, I thought people were gonna vote for that, but turns out Stanley Parable won against all three of them by a landslide. What is it about this game that people really like? I don't really understand, but I don't know, and I really need an answer for this too, because I'm sincerely curious about this. Like, what's this game that's all about that people really want me to play? And it's not like just a few people. No, from Twitter and YouTube, both sides, people are practically asking me to play at that point. It was winning by the landslide. Like, immediately when it starts, it was just Stanley Parable who's being voted, nothing else. Which is pretty weird on my end. But yeah, also I've searched up, apparently there's something I needed to pay attention to even just from starting the game itself. So I did got into the game. I just to tweak some of the settings before we, just to make sure things are working correctly. But yeah, it got in and immediately tells me to start picking the time. So what's the time right now for you? It's UTC plus 8, so that's math. 10, 12. That's 8. No, wait, no, that's 7. Wait, it's 8. I think it is 8. Okay, so it's sorry there. It's 8 p.m. What time is it? 0:08. Okay. So that should. Oh, hang on. What? Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 o'clock and call it a day. But you are actually taking the time to set the clock. I appreciate that. Wait, so there's different outcome to this if I don't set it correctly? That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. You do, okay? There's a thing called reading system time, and that is very easy for every game that's installed in the goddamn system. So don't fucking play that shit on me, okay? I know what Doki Doki Literature Club is, and if that game can read the files, that means that you can too. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Ooh. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you put up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. What? What? Okay. I'm gonna pretend that never happened. Oh yeah. We ready? Whatever the fuck that was. So I guess the next time we come back to the game... Oh, this is gonna be multi-stream. Never mind. Next time we come back to the game, we will... we'll have to set the time in our own favor? Alright, I guess we're ready. Okay, let's be honest here. I do know what the game is about, but I don't know what the game's like storyline is. All I know is this is like a fourth wall breaking, and there's different ending type game. I don't know like the rest of it because I never played it before. Oh, we'll see what it is. Let's go. The end is never. The end is never. The end is never. Never the end. Never the end. It's never the... Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna end up like fucking Frank on the on the hill from last night. If you say it enough, it will lose the meaning. So don't do that. The end is loading. Loading new the end. Hold on a second.
Where he was employee number 427.
Right. Oops. Oh well. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh no, we skipped the dialogue. Begin the game.
This is the story.
Accidentally skipped the shit.
Stanley.
Alright.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
If only
This is what
jobs are this
employee
easy.
427 did every day of every month of every year.
How do you not lose your fucking mind from this?
Considered it soul-rending.
Yeah.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Well, Stanley's not mentally sane.
Something very peculiar happened. Something
Hey
that
there,
would
Bakayosha.
forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh, okay.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, we'll work with this. I even had a crosshair. Why is right click? Hold on. Why is right click moving forward? What the hell? Yeah, that's better. So I can just right click and use my mouth to play the game. Look at that. What's that? I hate Mondays. Truth. Oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Wait.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon,
Yeah, no.
very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Oh, it's locked.
Now it's just a little bit closer.
Uh-oh.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Wait, hold on, what? Is that an ending? Let's go. Oh, I heard that there's a lot of achievement in this game. Hold on, let me check. There's an achievement called Get Your First Achievement. Okay. M2's moving forward gamer settings, of course. Now, okay, let's be clear here. This is Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is Stanley Parable
No matter
Deluxe
how hard
Edition.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So, I don't know if there's a difference between the two, but I heard it's just additional content. So,
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Jesus Christ, these guys just don't know what's global warming is, huh? Await input. Oh, what? Huh? God, no one knows how to open or close there. Is that open? No. Wait, that door's open. No one just know how to close their laptop, their computers, huh? Alright, what the hell is happening? 4B3.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. This is not a horror game, is it? Right. Huh. Looks like everyone just disappeared and not leaving because, well, stuff was just left open.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Do not alter without.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Maybe
hoping
no.
he might find an answer there.
All right, we're getting conflicting answers here. Maybe no. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. There is a fucking whiteboard manager. What is this? A goddamn labor company? Meeting room. Monday weekly target admin. Marketing days. Okay. Press an exclamation mark. Group 40 times. 46 times. Whatever this is. 8-bird, merger, whatever the hell that means. Like, what are in these? Won't be chatting though. No, they're putting. Don't worry. Just have your fun. Don't worry. Targets. Push for fundings for R plus D of new coffee machine. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Okay, is anyone here who has just a slightly bit of a chromosome inside their system? Like, what the fuck does it mean get Chris out of the goddamn broom closet? And what do you need to what on the whiteboard for? What the hell? Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find... Thank you. What are your dreams for the future? Success in nature, transcend, talk radio, mitosis, chart a boat, plant life, less air. Tip for getting fired, talk less, do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day with no expectation of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. Okay, what the fuck is happening here? I'm really confused. Oh. Room closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What happens if I just close the door right there? Would the door be locked or something? That's... Alright, let's not find that out, okay?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh, sinister. Right, let's follow the narrator for this one, okay? Let's follow the narrator. I know there's plenty different other ways and plenty different other endings for this game, so let's try to skip executive bathroom. Holy shit. Look at this place. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, and money crisp. You could clean these glasses. God. Extreme bathroom. Another fucking mosquito. I got it. This is fancy. Penthouse even. Wait, this is my seat. The secretary's seat. Yeah, it's been a while since I got one of those seats. You know, right in front of the big guy's office. And just sit here. Being pretty. You know, that's just the work of the secretary. Just stand and be pretty. I don't think this is the way. But yeah. This way?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course,
like,
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
So, really? Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Stanley just, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Well, how coincidental, isn't it? That I just happens to guess the number. Like, yes. Whoa. Okay, what the hell is this company even about other than clicking buttons on the laptop? On the desktop, sorry.
The building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Well, there are plenty of answers that you never asked yourself before because, well...
walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Bruh. Mind control facility. The thing says mind control facility. And a big ass escape here. Nope. Let's resist. Not this way. Alright.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
I remember this.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Seen this picture before.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, no matter what, we have to. Why do you even need this kind of room for? Oh.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
What?
bore the number of an employee in the building.
Oh, Christ.
Co-workers.
Ugh.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Ugh.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place.
It's the face punch logo.
Meant nothing.
What was the number again? 427 or like what? 426? 42. Which one is it? I saw it from near here. Oh no, not here. Like these two. Employee. They just surveyed everyone. Oh, there it is. There's me. Yeah, look at that. It's me. Yeah, I'm really just sitting in the dark corner, huh? Wait, why is that guy fired? Can't see it. Oh. But that guy's fired too. 102. What is 104?
This mind control facility.
This is
was
weird.
Too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Pirate?
Was there any reason he was
What?
stuck with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to
Yar,
accept
he says.
blindly?
An office job.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
I cannot
His own
accept
life
it.
In someone else's control?
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I guess we are.
Here was the proof. The heart
Facility
of the
power.
operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
I can't
And
jump.
As the cold of years passed, began to sink in,
I just got the achievement.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Wait.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
These numbers are labored. My tiny pea brain of, hey, press the buttons are slowly losing it. The console disabled. What happens if you click all these buttons? Huh. Maybe we'll start the thing accidentally. Let's not do that. It's alright. we can't jump, apparently. Oh, wait, you can't see the overlay. Oh, well. There was an overlay that tells me I got an achievement called I can't jump.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay. So, off. Hello? Is this heaven? Can't see. What's happening?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Yeah,
How had
nice
he been
question.
freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would
No, that doesn't
anyone
answer the
tell
question,
him
does it?
what to do or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
We touch
skin,
grass.
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path
Yeah.
before him. This was exactly the way, right now,
Gamers would touch
that
grass.
things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beat the game. Achievement unlocked. I love the game so much. Well, we're about to find now. Because we're already done, what, 2 endings already? One of them is just close his door and just wait here. And I guess that was the one where you follow the narrator, I guess? Local office worker touching grass himself for 9 billion years. Yes, it was. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right, so let's not follow the
No
guy.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Let's not follow the guy this time. Let's not follow the narrator this time. How about that? Oh, what did I just press? Just... Oh, it's twice this time. Huh. Okay. Let's be some rebellious teenagers, okay? You can touch everything you see. Have fun. Oh. Well, from the last time I did try everything and everything's broken. They got a lot of I hate Monday mugs, huh? What is this company issued
When
standard
Stanley
mugs?
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
By me.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley
Yeah.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Only one coffee machine? Jesus Christ, you guys got a lot of mug and very little coffees.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth.
Yes. Worth it indeed.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Psych. You don't tell me what to do.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired yet.
Huh. What the hell is this loading dock? Jesus. How do you even reach the things up there? What?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
Almost
gotten
fell.
off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
Okay, parkour.
This time. What? Really?
Aha.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Oh, too bad. I want to help for myself.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. How about no?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Whoop.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah. We're
I still
good.
don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, hey. Blue door.
All right, fine, go ahead.
Hey, let's go.
So badly what's out there. You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've
I
chosen?
do actually.
Well,
I do.
Let me stop you. You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed.
Oh, sorry for a second. Let me just turn off the crosshair. We don't need that thing. There we go.
Textures.
Oh, what the fuck? Play of the game. What is happening here? Joe's favorite plasma rifle second-person shooter game. Guess not.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
Then ask.
This is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work
How
with
about
me?
everything?
You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
How about
There
no?
we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
What is this,
Go ahead,
orange
Stanley.
box
Take
of
it for a spin.
TF2? Please rate your experience.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
It's an
Would you
orange
say that
door.
The game benefited from allowing you more choices. Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
How about I just do this?
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion. Any level of critical thinking
try me.
or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. Oh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. What? The good old Neo is off in total. Is this real numbers? Whoa, Jesus. Did you know that 21.3% of the players skip the intro sequence? Oh shit. Wait, that's just not true. What do you mean? Why not ask some friends for help? Friendless. That's not. I have a sin. Aw. This is lying to me at this point. I don't want to hear it.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Bottom tier.
Again,
No, that's.
honest answers, please.
Fuck you, no.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
How about no?
Let me boot it up.
You just don't even let me choose
In
now,
this
huh?
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the artwork will
A
really
little too far on that statement, but
of course,
sure thing.
the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So
Okay, how about
ensure
no?
4 hours of play to make sure it's effective. Be sure
Ah,
to
yes,
give
4
notes on
hours of
your
gameplay.
experience.
Oh, screw. No. No. Nah.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the
Well,
latter,
both.
I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done.
Really?
It's over.
That's it?
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Yeah, who would have known? The guy's fully given up.
Seems like
Fantastic.
it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What? What am I playing? You just loaded other people's game up? What? Oh, it's loading a lot of things, so let them load for a while. Did people really play that for 4 hours straight?
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
There's no fucking way. This is Firewatch. What?
It's obvious to me that you are meant to
What?
be as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps for
What the
some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Nah.
Yes. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental
Wait,
depravity.
what?
So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
There's no way it just lets me play a Firewatch. Oh, okay. No, maybe not. Wait, hold on a second. Nah, the game is actually a little bit programmed. What the fuck? Nah. Did Firewatch approve of this? There's no way. What? Well, ain't that swell? Bruh.
Oh no, it can't be.
What? Well, this is really well made.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What?
Thank goodness, Stanley.
Oh, why?
Close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow.
Well, that's
You
the whole
just
point
go
of the game.
any- Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
I almost busted in that because of it.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another
Kid Firewall.
game.
Yes, I do have that game.
Something with walls.
It can be queued up
Something
in
with
a while.
nice, big, insurmountable walls.
What? Title: Another Day at the Firewatch.
I think this will be just the thing.
I bite myself in. What the f-
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I want. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't
Give me a
any
car or
possibility
something.
that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
Fucking Rocket.
If you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Well, give me a car or something. Like, I'm
Okay,
still
so what
Stanley.
exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall
Holy
run the bases
hell.
and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh! They have the actual ball! There's no way! Let's go! Oh, yeah.
Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my
Yeah.
little story that I
Woo.
worked so hard
Oh,
on?
oops.
Hold on.
Oh, shit! Oh, what happened? What did I do? Oh, Christ. Uh-oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Uh,
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that.
Narrator? Narrator? Oh, no, I fucked this up, didn't I? Oh, shit. Hello? Hello? Anyone here? Ah, shit. Oh, Christ. What am I supposed to do now? What the hell? Oh, oops. Wait, what the hell is this? Wait, the sound effect, the door texture, the walls. We're not back to Half-Life, are we? What? No clip. What the Oh my god. Nah, this is a horror game. We've been through this. It's not to be horror centric. What the hell is this? Can I go through this? No. This is the funny part. What the fuck do you mean the funny part? Hello there, Izuki. We are beyond the world of existence at this point. Doom Eternal. Wait, what? If only I can jump, that'd be great. Maybe it is a horror game. Fuck off. Playing enough horror games for the past few days. It's enough. And Bread and Fred is also a horror game, if you ask. What the fuck? Huh? What?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the
Yes, I am.
that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and confusion.
Nah, I don't.
That's
Don't
who
worry.
I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Okay.
I can wait.
Are we really just gonna wait here? Okay. So that's all the endings. Great.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed.
Okay, of course, those are the two endings.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Oh, they got 4
Nor
boxes
did
of
it
mugs.
advance the story in any way.
Alright, so we got the rebellious ending finished. Great. Now I was wondering about this desktop that's here. That every single time I went by it has a input inside of it. Where is it? I think I missed it. Did I miss it? No, it's just somewhere. Yeah, okay. And then there's just a laptop somewhere. Yeah, I'm on. I guess it's not opening. Oh. None of these are working. Wait, is this the correct way? Is it?
When Stanley
is.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to see the broom closet. Something about Chris being stuck in a broom closet really amazes me.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Bi-quarterly
of disbelief,
post-review
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. The broom closet, there we go.
Oh no, no. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just
you just said that.
patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay, it doesn't lock. Good. Great. My little hole. I mean, it's pretty close to my house. We got the toilet, the dishwasher, and yeah. And if you need some blanket, there's some cardboard right there, and that tape right there, it's pretty good use for the pillow. And of course, if there's cockroaches, I'll have this broom over here take care of that. But aside from that, you know, it's a pretty good space. I'm a college student. Alright, that's enough.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
How about this way? Ooh, sinister. Something on it I can't read. Well, There are 19 endings.
But
Jesus.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Wait a
And then
second.
something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began
alright.
to make other strange
Narrator, pause.
observations.
Pause.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Good question.
Doors close automatically behind him wherever he went. And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
As I'm saying,
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all
okay, this is getting.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
Well, we're not
He
sin, so when
wasn't
we wake
crazy
up,
after
when we
all.
thought we're dreaming, then we
Thought to
immediately wake
himself,
up.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, I'm really floating.
Space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice
good
was
question.
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams...
Stop being so self-conscious, for fuck's sake. That's my job.
This was not a dream. How could it be?
God.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for
What the
himself?
hell is happening?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now,
Put yourself in the head.
These words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Squeeze yourself
After all,
on your cheek. Just wake the fuck up then.
doubt that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Not if you sleep in a broom closet.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my
You have a
dog.
wife?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Let me guess, you're gonna wake up and it's still gonna be saying, yep. Yes, we are.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. Jesus.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
I changed
Mariella
sex.
woke up on a day like any
Woo!
other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What the fuck was that? What is
All
no?
his co-workers were gone.
Stop.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Wait, this
Perhaps
is-
he had simply missed a memo.
We're in a different room, are we? I don't remember being in the full blue room. I like the color blue, of course, but oh, welcome to the whiteboard ending. Dark mode. Oh, this is gonna get real fast. Let's go!
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the house. It didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah! Ark.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Or how about oh yeah, there's an elevator.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Aw, come on. Really? Fuck off. That's boring, you.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What happens if I go down there again? Is something different down there? Alright, let's not find out since, well, I don't want to meet Mariella. Mariella? Mariella? Nothing, okay. Come on, Stanley, step him out. Okay. Business strategy. Kill the panda. You hear it first. Business strategy. Kill the fucking panda. Oh, I guess go this way then. What is Gmod elevator mod? Huh. Well. How fast can I press this? I was supposed to press. Oops. I'll leave the stream. I gotta go. See ya. Wait a second. What? Did I just press? Wait, was that moving or nothing? Because, well, I did press down. Bruh. Let's see up then. This is really all there is to it. Why are these things illuminating? Is it just me or is just someone talking inside the music? the... Okay, what the... Really? Huh. Weird. Give you last woof.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
Shanti.
Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
2A45.
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
2A45.
In fact, this key... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to listen to the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
What can't you do, huh? Girl, yo.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. Now we know everything. Let's go. As per usual, let's go back and escape the fuck out of this place on the left. Come on. Woo. We're out of here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that was the
psych.
mind control facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, let me just meet my violent death then. Oh wait, it's this again.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Well, how about I don't?
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yes, I
and
did.
willingly confront his death.
Yes, sir, I am. Oh. Okay. Very acceptable of the death. This is getting weirder and weirder by the minute. Whoa! Ha! Not dead, aren't I? Wait, where am I?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to
Oh,
his
shit.
demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't
Shit.
trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this
Very good
end
description.
to his brief and shallow life.
Shit. I can still bark. I can still bark. Goodbye to the cruel world. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
Oh,
killing
shit.
him instantly. And yet it would
Really?
be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
It's the narrator being scolded by another
Every path
narrator.
you can walk has been created for you long in advance. Death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you
Oh
see?
shit, wait, this is...
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Wait. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections has been added. Are we in the fucking developers group? Stanley's computer. I still got the bark. The flinged cabinets. The office computers. I can still turn them off. Aha. Really? What the fuck? This game makes me so. There isn't seems to be able to make sense in this game. Okay, the maintenance room. As early version of the maintenance room. What? Fun. What the hell is happening? Ultra Deluxe announcements. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version. Oh, so this was not here when the first Stanley Parable was out. Warzone. What? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. Realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Well, isn't this entire game too jokey and too on the nose for the tone of the game? So, like, why is your... Of all the concerns, you have this. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of the people who like shooters. Well, that's true. Which was not our intention. They thought of everything, huh? Jesus, you guys. I mean, it'll be fun if they actually have this Warzone version. Just to mock the Call of Duty Warzone. The lounge. An early version. Well, even the old lounge was like extremely primal, huh? What is it? Okay. Just counts down. Cargo lift. The cargo lift was always attempted to offer the choice of staying on or jumping off. Huh. Narrator, can you explain why I'm here? Oh. One option. Obey, disobey, the lounge, and then vent. What about this? Oh, this is how they make the... Wait, there's a left side? Oh yeah, the door that opens on the left. When you choose to disobey. What about this? The Zendi model. The Zendi model went through many iterations. This room represents the fourth version of the ending. I don't know what that is, so... The game is now paused. What? Have I choose this one way too early, since I don't know many of these yet? Trailer. This is the first one in 2012. Wow. This game is really old, huh? Escape menu. For a long time we had an ending that only ended when the players restarted from this escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Well, understandable. The monitor room elevator. The countdown desk, huh? Hold on. For the time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. Shut up. We abandoned this when player found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, placing the two endings together instead. Huh. Okay. The countdown room. Place is a lot, huh? And then there's that. Stanley's room. Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over the time. The first was created in November 2011. The second is in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. Jesus. They really take a lot of time into this, huh? What is this? The credit ending? Stanley Parable. Wait, we got him from there, huh? Did we not? What is that? This place is very intricate. And I might forget things that I've already been through. Screens from the development of the boss office. Damn. Well, they really thought of everything.
Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental
Kevin
understanding
Brighting.
of good and bad game design.
Recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from the early takes that were not used in the final game.
Now then, this elevator for sure would get him right.
They even thought of making the outtake. Wow, this is really cool. Instead of it just like random not a random, like a simple black credit with white text outtakes, they made an entire room and texture everything too. Well, if you take making everything white as texture, then sure. To do this as a credits.
How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
How do you know?
How they both wish to be free.
I can turn it off. Oh, see ya.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh
Listen
shit.
to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Well,
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. You'll be walking someone else's path. Start
shit.
now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose.
Okay. Quit? Quit? Did you say quit? Just quit the menu? What? Okay. Quit. Well, that was a whole lot of hoo-ah. Okay, so that's one of the endings. Great. How do I know if it's the ending or not? Is that the ending?
This is the
And why was the room different for
all
that
of his
time?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Look, let's see if we can find that monitor when we can press it again. Well, not this time, unfortunately. Can I jump through this? No, it's not broken. So confused. Well, if it's if it makes you confused, then yeah, it just succeeded as a game. So great.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, so that elevator didn't do shit. We've been through the escape. And
This
there's
was not the
also
correct way
clicking
to
the
meeting
button.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
There's also
Perhaps
clicking
he
the
wanted to
button.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It seems like there's a whole entire room to that place, but none of these doors are working. Huh.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
So what happens if we
open door on
take
his
this
left.
one instead? There's a maintenance room.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight
Yeah.
into the door, and got back on track.
Yeah, let's go. Elevator.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yes,
So
I
now
do.
in order to get back, he needed to go,
Oh.
from here, it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay.
No,
What?
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Well,
It's
what were you
clearly-
thinking? Come on.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
You're the narrator, for God's sake. What are you doing? You're supposed to know the entire game.
We went down right, left, down, left.
No. It's a fucking
Okay,
it's an elevator. You go from the top to
I've got
bottom.
now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay, I trust you. Oh, we're here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here
Uh.
yet. This is all a spoiler.
you
Close your eyes.
just spoiled me, narrator.
I
Are you kidding me?
Oh, who am I?
You spoiled the fucking story for me. How dare you?
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste our time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the
Oh,
beginning.
that's just bullshit.
This time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Well, no. What the Really? Really? God, you're a horrible narrator.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
Wait
to go
for
to the
it.
meeting room.
Oh, I didn't
Perhaps
wait.
he
I'm
had
sorry.
simply missed a memo.
Why can't I turn it off now? Okay. Just always. Personal disciplines. You have to close the monitor every single time you come by it. It seems to always be the same few monitors. But that one that says access is never on again. I don't know why. Are they unlocked by the set, like, by the progress? Because, like, there's gotta be more, right? Nah. Wish I can get there. I can't. Oh well.
When Stanley...
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, what the?
No,
Oh, what?
I restarted. I swear,
Oh.
I definitely restarted the game over, completely
Uh.
fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Oh, you think?
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere, or...
No, I didn't touch anything.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah?
It was right here just a minute ago.
What the
I'm
hell?
for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find...
Oh, what the
Stanley.
fuck is this back room bullshit? What? Okay. Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, this is the door, so theoretically hug the right wall. Wait, no, the hug the right wall thing doesn't work if there's multiple entrances other than two. You live, you
I'll
learn, by
say
the
it.
way.
This is the worst adventure I've
shit.
ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
I don't think it will
I
work.
find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
Oh,
not?
what the fuck? Also, that's what you mean by wait for it. Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Turn those off, as always. I don't even know if we restart the game, then it will actually restart anymore. That is weird. Well, let me guess, there's gotta be no doors there.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
It's so
I
worse.
might be remembering this
It's so
wrong.
much worse.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
We totally didn't. Yeah, we did miss a lot of things. I mean, there seems to be some space around here that we didn't go to. We broke the game. We broke the game, people.
Aha!
What the
knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Oh.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, not this again. What is this?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
That is. Oh,
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work. And it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Let me guess, it's gonna restart immediately. It's gonna go immediately wrong.
All right,
What?
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
It's trademarked. The line trademarked. Wait. Huh? Are we not supposed to go that way? No? What happens if I go that way then? Oh, we're about to find out. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay. Fuck it.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay. The line. Alright, the line. Got it. The line. Follow the line. Oh, hello there. Was worth a try. This is... Okay.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
To destiny.
Thought, wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way,
What?
is the story of no destination still a story?
Oh.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Whoa, yeah, hold on for a bit, please.
Is it weird back there?
What?
I'd like to apologize.
Okay.
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Wiggly lines. Da, 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 da. Whee! Yeah. Da, 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 da. Where the hell are we heading into? Peer review. What the fuck is 1.432 doing? Holy shit. This is so stupid. Okay. Yeah.
Music, go back and look at that fern.
What?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What? Financial corroborate. Okay, don't expect me to fucking remember all these. Goddamn. Monthly ledgers. Yes, I'm just as confused as you do, but at this point I just fucking gave up, okay? Oh, what the
We're
fuck?
back at the office? No.
Wait, what?
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Did
Is any of this ringing a bell?
I guess it's not. What the fuck is happening? I'm just following the line, trademark. Oh shit.
Oh, no. Again, line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted
Spoilers!
you, after
Twice!
we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh god damn it. Ah. Now what? Everything's gonna get fucked now, huh?
You know what, Stanley?
What?
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
A little bit hard.
Something mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Now you're speaking my language. Good job.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path A new story. Well, it could be anything.
Well, hold on.
What do you want our story to be?
Wait.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. 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 Oh, okay. 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 Come on. That's... Oh,
Oh,
Christ.
not you again.
It's a, it's a line.
I'd also like to veto the line of role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
That entire thing is trademarked. Fantastic. The TM in the middle just makes it. Oh, there it goes. Okay. What the hell?
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Coco,
Since the answer
how
is
you doing?
yes, then by all accounts,
Didn't see you
the
before.
door on the right is the correct
Thank you.
one. Another victory for logic.
Let's just say I have a
Stanley,
beloved mother.
Our destiny awaits.
What the fuck? Well, that's a whole lot of hoopla. Great.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Wait, hold on. Okay.
Really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again.
Restarts the game
Am I
first
just
star.
supposed to forget?
This
But
guy.
what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because
There's
of
no
the
way.
appeal on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it.
Well, if you don't restart the game, what am I supposed to do now?
Do it.
We just stay here?
And the timer stop.
What?
Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The
I think we did.
The schedule. How would we?
Oh, glad to meet you too then.
Will someone come for us?
Sit down, relax,
Will something
have some fun. About this confusing game.
Okay.
So what now, huh?
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite
Oh, you're
sure
just like my
the
literature
destination is the
professor.
journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
What the? Huh? Narrator? Narrator?
all of his
Shit.
co-workers were gone.
Wait, what?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Huh?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. Right. That's all of it. Whatever the hell that was. The game is precious. It is indeed. This is the first time we're playing this game for me, by the way. And for now, I can only describe the experience as unusual.
Oh,
New content.
Content? What does that mean? New content.
Oh, is this the deluxe edition version of it? Ah, look at that. Breathtakingly interesting. It is indeed. Like, we went from shooting Lost Podcast, a villager in Resident Evil 4 to this.
Playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Hey!
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 20...
Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, you can't watch, you can't watch, you can't watch. Move away, move away, move away.
13 on home computers.
Just move away. You haven't played it. Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Critical and commercial success.
I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit, okay?
in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Ah,
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content.
at least I
that
saw
broadens
they'll
and
come back.
expands the world of
Okay,
Stanley
see you
Parable,
next time.
delighting
Thank you for coming
audiences
by. Have a nice day.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Wow, they really made a lot of effort into
This
this. Huh?
sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Woo. Okay. Wait, did we just made a circle? Yes, we did.
Okay, so far it's an elevator.
Oh, that was great. Just like randomly walk into the door with new content written on it.
A mesmerizing adventure.
Am I supposed to press a button?
Is it
Oh no. Okay.
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or,
Oh, yep, we are.
go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
Yay!
I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
All right. I mean, this looks awfully.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
You're the narrator. You're not supposed to comment on your what?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
You. Oh, they implemented jump. Yes. Wait, hold on.
Is that it? Surely that's not
Yeah.
content. There has to be something else, right?
Yes, my string's indeed dangerous for this. Woo. Come on. Yeah. Huh? Wait. Oh, you can only jump a few times? Fuck. Oh. Oh well. There goes all jumps. Wait, what's that? What's that? Oh, just a cable. Okay. So far, the experience is quite peculiar.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Well, you must never
It's
say
just
never, huh?
Elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. Oh, wait.
Didn't they give me like a new script for this or something, you know?
Yes. I knew there had to be something else.
Oh,
Let's
what
see it.
is this?
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Alright, being a narrator and all. Nah. You're taking a fucking piss.
That's it? You've got to be kidding me. You see, Stan, this is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
Wait, what? Wait, what? Really? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. I can show it to you. Hold on. Properties. No, not you. There's no way. There's no way. Can you see it now? Can you see it now? I'm using the time on the UTC plus 8, by the way. Yeah. Jesus, there's a time. Test achievement, please ignore. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. That's great.
The assurance department signed off on this. I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
Oof.
Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say?
Well, I guess not. Oh, wow. It's very different now, Jesus. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to respond to some messages. No matter what stuff the game makers do, just give me some, please. You know, this game, if you want to know how to make this kind of game, just know that whoever make this, have the whiteboard on, right? And then says, okay, how do we make this game as much self-consciously as possible? And that's the entire game, essentially. So yeah, that was fun. just know that's how it works. That's it. That's it. Well, we can come back to the game now. What the? That was. Ooh.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
But like the game. Are we supposed to? Oh, why not? Screw it. Hey, narrator. Oh, coffee nut. Right. We immediately got diverged into the new path. And I'm pretty sure there's still more things to the base game, right? There's that lift. And then what happened after that lift? Like I jumped off the first time. Well, I guess so. Whoa.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone.
Whoa.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley,
Look at that.
doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
Firefox.
Remember back in
Okay.
October 2013, when the game originally launched.
Stanley
Back then,
Parable.
video games had integrity. Back then, it
2014.
all meant something.
Whoa.
The waste.
Huh. Jesus, these guys. The memory zone, they say. The memory zone. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. Unachievable. This is impossible to achieve. Don't play for 5. There's an achievement, but don't play for 5 years? Oh no, it's called Super. It's called Super Go Outside. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years. Got it. Okay. New. Okay. This is. What? $2.50? 23. This is not a. Whatever. Those tough choices. Right, tough choices. Can I. Oh. This is.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
Okay.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
Aww.
A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
No, you see, you mentioned this before, right? You mentioned this before, that it's not about the destination, it's about the progress. So, with all those comments, with all those things that's happened, they're all the new contents, right? You see? So don't be too hard on yourself. Come on. The original remake. Huh. You still have this framed?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Sometimes memories are just better, huh? Well, you seem to forget about something. I can't fucking jump, can I? Narrator? Can you, like, move this a little bit? Like, am I... Narrator? The serious room. Okay.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no.
Oh no.
No, Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, an online video game distributor. I haven't looked at it in years. I can't even imagine what's being collected down here. Surely those reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Well,
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
it's called self-conscience, but yeah, you can put it that way. Artistic insights, yeah, that works too. Oh no, it's more of these.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? Not
Preachiness!
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Well, you kind of.
This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
Well, it is terse.
I don't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
I mean, yeah.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Whoa.
I feel like a failure. Like I let these
No,
people down.
don't say that.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
No, it's just a few negative
What's this one
feedbacks.
say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
I'm funny.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do
No, that's the
that.
whole
I'm
point.
surely
No,
too
no, no,
preachy
no,
then.
no.
Then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable.
No.
That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customers. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
This is not about making the best game that everyone accepts. This is about making a good game that
And
people
here it is.
accept.
Go ahead and give it.
Oops. Just press that immediately.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice.
Oh
in
no,
video
this guy's
games.
really hurting
Of course,
hard.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Narrator.
Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if
Stop.
I were to describe it,
Just
I'd
stop.
say
Listen
it
to
was
me.
perhaps less of a rumination
Listen to
and
me.
more of a treatise, or
Listen to me.
a manifesto.
For fuck's sake.
Look, I'll
Listen to me.
describe it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof.
Because
It's all
it
over.
is self-absorption
Oh, I
for you
can't wait
right
to see
now.
what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change.
Oh,
some
for
of the
crying out
wording.
loud.
To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess
You
I
can,
think
you
I'm
can.
better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise. with the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly.
Alright. Frickin' hell.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that
where's
the
the door?
amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any
But,
means,
like-
but it's. Well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know it's
Well,
shocking.
well, if you could listen to me for a fucking second, please.
Not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just wait. How do we get out of here? Where did the door
Yeah, where did the door go? That's
Wasn't
what
there a
I was
door
supposed to
that led to
say.
this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first
Well, you see, that line is
I don't
completely
think
unnecessary
one
for this
came to a
part.
room without a door of some sort or a window or something like you do.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, narrator. I'm sorry.
Stanley! Stanley!
God.
Stanley, please don't push the button
Oh my
again. It's been
God.
12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my
Because
God,
your
there's
fucking
no way
monologue
out.
is getting longer and longer by the minute.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
What if you
I have
don't
no
stop talking
idea
now?
how
I wouldn't
I'll be
need
made
to.
sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button.
I don't know what to
again.
stop you
I
for this
can't
again, but
control
I'm sorry.
anything in this room, Stanley. Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just
For
sitting
crying out
with a
loud.
single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you
Just
saying
like,
nothing.
oh my.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
There's a reason why I keep
Doesn't
pressing the
that feel like
fucking
what
button.
we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't. Stanley.
Definitely feels like
It
it.
isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once
I'll see you in a
push that
month.
button. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh,
Have you ever
shit.
sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for
What the-
you.
The narrator ignores you and keep
only
talking
regret.
again and again.
There is
Yeah.
only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing
You know,
to
the
undo
the
past.
button's usage in the first place is to not let you keep on talking for the entire time. But you do the exact opposite of what I'm supposed to be doing right here. That's why I keep pressing the button.
All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant,
I'll see you in 2 years. Narrator? Narrator? Hello? Oh shit. What now? What? Fine. What? Shit.
But they didn't understand that
Oh
game
shit!
was never meant
Narrator!
to be funny. It
Yes!
was meant to have a
You're
purpose.
alive!
It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too
Well, you
much.
never
They
fucking
said
learned, did
first
you?
he-
Narrator? Narrator?
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Oh,
end, is
shit.
never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Okay. Bro, what the okay. Eh? What? Oh Christ, this place is gonna crumble. Oh shit! If it if it rose enough, I'll be able to get out. So. Oh my fucking god! Oh. Something happened outside. What is that? Whatever that was. Time really flies. Fucking. Whoa! Shit. Oh no. Oh no. We pressed it too many times. We pressed it too many times. Oh shit. Now what? Well. What the... What? I guess...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Right.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Alright. So that's one of the few endings of it, I guess. It is now the new content. Okay. But I do have some insights of things. Well, not insights, like thoughts of things, because, well, the base game is not finished, is it? At least for me.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, so lesson learned. Don't skip the narrator. Start to feel bad for him now. I do, I really do. I start to feel bad for that guy. Just stuck in this perpetual loop of me
When
and
Stanley
him,
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
and have to withstand all my bullshits.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Is anyone
Perhaps
counting?
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Is anyone counting when it comes to the endings that we already experienced? Okay, we have got the real ending. And then there's the wrong ending where you go completely
The
rebellious.
lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was but eager to get back to
And
business,
then
Stanley took the first open door.
we
on
have
his
that
left.
ending over there. And then we have the basement ending.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
That line's still funny. Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. It will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping. Oh, so you get fined for jumping down it. Yeah, fuck it, why not? There's no one here.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Well,
All of his co-workers were...
add 1 to that.
What
Oh
could it
my
mean?
god.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. The PCs are doing bad things. Turn it all off. If that helps.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Oh, no, then. It's still the base game, okay?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Alright, so we gotta take the lift this time, for
This
real.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Mm-hmm, I do. Let's see.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there, just a kind of, tingle. But
Okay.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's take the lift then.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
What
sure.
do you think?
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yes,
Someone
so I'm
you've
making my
been
own story.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is
Her?
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To
Her?
put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Am I finally not single?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Wait a second.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Even though which one is the sending.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? Actually, chose incorrectly. I
Yeah.
didn't know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
Wow.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second.
Man, this is a meaningful
Did I
decision?
just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
How had I not noticed it sooner?
Well, tell me.
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
I wonder what it is.
The severity of the situation. Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Wait, what?
Choice. It's the best part of being
Nah.
a real person. But if
Nah.
used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Well, maybe not from cricket,
Or he could
because if
spend
that's
years of
from...
hard work
No,
forgetting how to
just
read.
knows.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself dealing with a person
Fish.
who does not make
Yes.
sense, in all likelihood,
That's
that
like
person
my
is
homework.
not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Shit, I don't remember.
Excellent.
I didn't...
Choices on a regular basis is the best part to a
I wasn't
healthy
prepared.
decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to
probably
wonder if
a
your
good
choices are
3.
actually meaningful,
Waking
and
up,
whether you'll
going to
ever
sleep,
make a
and not going to
significant
sleep.
contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Infield exercise. Oh, what the...
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're
Yes.
properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. I am confused. Oh. They got a railing for me. Woo!
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character
Aw.
dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Well, just looking at this, you'll know that it's not really reality, is it? I really love this game now. Like the amount of self-awareness this game have is even more than I do, which is a really achievement. Holy hell! Like every single moment is like
Almost
self-deprecating.
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay, so what happens if I press the button that says power on then?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No!
Oh shit! Oh fuck! We fucked it! We fucked it up! 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 Don't worry, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. 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 Oh no.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Just like own it. Own it.
I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh shit. Oh. Narrator? I don't think it's shutting down correctly.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was?
You kind of gave me the option, so...
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something,
yeah,
there's a damn good reason
true.
for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh.
...behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, do we do it? Do we do it? Do we do it? I really want to. Do we do it? I really wanted to do it again. What's gonna happen if we do it again? Is the game just gonna completely fucking crash and turn off on me? Let's go. Let's go.
Why did you do that? Quickly. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
Oh, they just take me back.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
They just take me back.
my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What was happening to it again? They just restart me all the way back every single time? Oh. Narrator? Narrator?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly.
Why is that so late?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Come on.
Right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
Okay, last time. We just go. It just takes me back to the same place. Then it's always the same. Then look at this place. Jesus, so fucked up.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Oh.
Behave exactly as
Okay.
Stanley would.
I thought it was gonna have different things now.
And always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, fine. Follow your lead, I suppose. Do the things that you want me to do.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Blah blah
Feeling
blah.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he
Damn
might
it.
find an answer there.
Coming to a staircase,
It doesn't even let me down there now.
upstairs to his
Fuck.
boss's office.
Okay. Fine. Fine. What the hell is happening here?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Okay.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
I am the
And
most
beyond all
expensive
probability,
boss.
He knew the passcode. He had seen
Right.
it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still
Supposed to say
work?
it?
There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now
Yeah.
he from within himself
For the
courage
entire
to
time.
face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Okay. Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 5. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Well, I may be speaking, but you can't really hear it. Night Shark 115. Oh shit.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't
Yeah?
just hear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise,
I
we can't get on with the
can't.
story. This is a crucial step.
What the? I can't talk. Just why would you need to
Okay,
put it into a
fine,
speaker?
I'm not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to show you. Then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done.
It's
whatever
not my
the hell
choice
you
to be a
wanted
fucking
over there.
mute.
Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself.
I can't.
You.
What?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stanley? What the?
Stanley? Hello? Are you? Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Wait, what?
Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you to make a decision.
Oh.
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So,
Oh,
you hear me?
narrator.
Yeah. You listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. I need time to decide.
Sorry, Leroy. Who the fuck is Leroy?
This is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Great. That was another ending. What the fuck?
All of his co-workers
Wow.
were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
That was the
Perhaps
weirdest
he
one
simply
yet.
missed a memo.
Well, not really the weirdest one, but one of the weirdest ones yet. Alright, now we have one particular objective now. Just finally. Go and finish the ending, but this time we press the button.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the
Season
door
1
on his
ending.
left.
Oh, that's the first ending. What's up?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Synergize.
to go up
Core
to his
value
boss's office,
expenditure.
hoping he might
Shift
find
global
an
market
answer there.
parade. Monetize free to play. What? quarterly pie chart profits. None of these make sense to me. Yeah, of course, the broom closet is closed.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Speed run.
office.
Speed run. I'm still curious about this elevator, even though every single time I use it, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Oh, like, have some suspension. It's your game, for crying out loud. Come on. Like, at least put some emotions to it. Jeez. Whew. Slowly turning into fucking Mickey here. All because of you. Oh, I don't have my mug. Hold on. I don't have my mug here, so let me just drink from my kettle. I just drank from my kettle instead of my mug.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Can you put some suspension to your tone? Like, come on. Right?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought.
Narrator?
Did he have the strength to find out?
Something's wrong here, narrator. Well, I heard something very funny needs to show you here. Please don't take the elevator yet. What? Well, the next time, I guess. Which elevator you're talking about? Is it this one or that one?
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Okay, now
Their
it
true nature
opens.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
Oh.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay. Wait for the door to open again and go back. Wait for the door to open again. It can open again? Meh. Well, we can kill some time while we're at it. That one's empty, but I can't see what it is. And there's a pirate somewhere. Yeah, there's a pirate. Oh, not yet. Okay. So, like this elevator. Press it.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Huh. So, this one? And then I don't move? Okay, way to go back. Well, let's see. Let's be here while we're at it. What the hell is that room? 292. Of course, they're reusing some of the angles, right? So, let's try. These two just mirrored. Real funny. Oh, it's open. Okay. Go back, go back, go back. Da, da, da. Ah. Oh no. Oh. Oh! No. Secret Room 2014. Woo! Yeah. Secret of the year every year. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on your secrets. Never go secret. What? What the hell? Secret. Once you go secret, Willian hides the best secrets. This color secret. There's no turning back. What the fuck? I've been waiting for this so long. What the fuck? Whoa. Well, I think. Okay, we need to move on now.
No, he refused to
As fun as that is.
couldn't accept it. His own life
Oh, that is so stupid, but it's so good.
never. It was unfair. Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay, that was a fun
Was
one.
the proof, the heart of the operation, controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working,
Okay.
all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as
Console
the cold
disabled.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle the controls
Okay.
once and for all.
What a kind of. That's the whole point. Well, let's find out what these buttons do. There's 1, 2, where's the 3? I think 3 is some here, right? Well, this one's not open. Let's see. That's 5. What's 4? It's 4 and 3. Where's 3? Did I miss anything? This is closed. Yeah, it's closed. I like how even if you interact things, it's still the typing sound. Really thematic. Oh, that's 5. Any buttons here? No? Huh. Let's see, 1 button there. Oh, there's 1 here. Found it. 1, 2, and then there's 3. 3. Oh, this should be open, right? No. Do I need to be fast? Hmm. Hmm. 60s disco party. Does this have any meaning to it? Okay. Says no. 3. 4's all the way up there. They're way up there? That door's closed. I haven't pressed the 5 yet. I don't know. Nah, nothing here. 5. Maybe I press yes on this and everything goes to shit. Alright, let's try this then. And
He found
boop.
the source. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Well, you
Oh,
know.
they kept you enslaved all these years. You go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley,
Woo.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
Well, I didn't do that, didn't I?
Throw my story
Too
off track.
freaking bad.
You're going to have to do much better than that.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
3.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left.
So now this is open. Good.
Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
Come on,
What
come
precious
on.
moments each one of them is. More time to talk about
4.
you, about me, where we're going, what all this means.
Come on.
I barely know where to start.
We got this. We got this.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
I don't even know if this is what it's supposed to be.
Good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Okay, it shows 3 over there. Hold on.
Machine, I set you free. Of course, that was merely in
Right.
this instance of the story.
3.
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your
Incorrect.
office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Shit.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
What does it mean?
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the
the fuck
control
does that
wrested
mean?
away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even
Oh,
better.
Christ.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Green 5.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Oh, screw you.
These are precious additional seconds.
3 attempts a mania. This is just messing with me at this point.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
I
Or
don't.
did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Screw you. God damn it.
These colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something
screw
here will
it.
save me. Why would you
I'm gonna
think
die.
that,
Might as well
Stanley?
just stay here
That
then.
this
Enjoy the
video game
view.
can be beaten? Problem solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place
I
is?
don't. That's why I was exploring. You wouldn't even give me the chance to do that anyway.
You're in for quite a
Wait.
disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still
Oh,
playing
what
instead
now?
of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment.
None of these
your
make sense,
progress.
so
To see you
Oh.
made humble. It is
screw
not a
you.
challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
God damn
so
it.
You can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds. you
Goodbye,
have left
complete
to struggle.
24/7.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending.
Whoa.
Just you being.
I guess this is it for us.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another
God.
choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All
Oh,
about the journey.
great.
And believe me,
Come
I will
on.
be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment you fade in until the moment I say happily ever.
Well. That was fucking dumb.
All of his coworkers
Well,
were gone.
yep.
What could it
That's
mean?
one of the endings, I
Stanley decided
guess.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What a piece of shit this narrator really is sometimes, God. Ah. Come on. What do these things do? I just always turn it off. I never look at it or anything. And I still have the question, just why is that access... Oh. That access thing that was there a while ago wasn't on. So... Where is it? Well... Is there anything other than
Came to a
this?
set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Alright, is there anything we have not tried yet? We've tried the door. We've never
This
been
was not the correct
past
way to the
it.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
We've never go past that door
Stanley felt lightheaded,
yet. On the left
butterflies in
here.
his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Take
And
this
so
door.
he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, so there's nothing here. Okay. Alright.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
This is
away
locked
from
again. Yep.
despair, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Right, time to check what this elevator does other than just makes you stay in there and wait until it goes anywhere. There we go. So it is moving now since it's vibrating. And if I press it again, it's going to stop. Because they rarely move a single fucking bit. Why am I surprised? What just... No, I can't. Spam the button. Spam the button. Damn it. Okay, it's not really working. That literally is just for this thing. Really? Just like... Oh. So let me do that. I will be here for a while we stay hydrated. I'm gonna go get my kettle. I'm gonna go get my mug and my kettle. Hold on. Because I just drank from the kettle and that is not good. I'll be back in a bit. Okay. Found the mug. Ooh. Are we still in the elevator? Yes, we are. Is it just me or the narrator is also singing to it? Yep, he is. I mean, when they said that the narrator took, what, 3 years to narrate every single one of these things, to be honest, I'm not surprised anymore. Like, wow. This is very, very, very intricate. Okay, fine. All this elevator does is just... You stay in it and it vibrates. Great. Okay. The door's already open for
Here's
this.
the door, just go.
Like, this is, again, this is your game. It's not like, have some enthusiasm, please. God. Alright, so...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, okay, so is there anything else we can do here other than... So we press the button, go up, press yes or no. And if you press no, the narrator fucks you over. And if yes, you still have a shit ton of answers for you, which is not good either. Is there anything we missed? Think about it. Of course, there's an Easter egg. And we've been on the top floor a few times already, which is weird.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Yeah, we've been
Did he
on
have
that
this dreadful
thing
to
before,
find
so
out?
great. Okay, so I guess we can restart. We can get to the new content now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
yeah.
missed a memo.
Don't forget. Always
No matter
turn.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Always turn that off. Go, 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 and then this way.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Yeah. Let's see what it is. Ah. This game is worth playing over and over again. Wow. I don't think we're gonna come back to this, but like, this is really fun. What does that say? New content. Oh, okay. Alright. Moving forward.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh shit.
Yes, you see,
Oh no,
isn't
wait,
this
hold
far
on.
superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why there are so many
this
possibilities?
feels like-
It could go in so many different directions.
No.
This is what fans have truly been asking for.
No, this feels like one of those. Hey, we got a lot of money from the first game, so let us build a really big cast,
It's
like
just
office.
so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe.
It's like,
Yes,
oh my god.
mean. But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic
Jesus.
statement right there.
Old and
It's
busted,
future
nude
oriented. It
hotness.
screams progress, and innovation, and long-term franchising potential.
More Stanley Parable, better Stanley Parable. Paradigm shift, synergy, brick and mortar approach, envelope client-centric marketing. The color red, leverage. Literally makes sense. You guys are literally just rented like a very, very, very fancy office space and decorate it up with all kinds of shit, and then don't know what to do with it because that's how every single company do these days. I'm sorry. But like, Jesus Christ, look at what are these guys doing now? They're literally just running with the artists and that's it. There's no programmers, there's nothing else. There's like the entire, look at the slides. The logo ideas, Stanley Parable 2. Thanks for attending in Comic Sense. For the love of Christ, whoever make this, Jesus. Whew.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
No, you like, okay, stop. Why can't I speak? Why can't I speak? If Stanley could have spoken, I would have just talked to this guy and tell you how stupid this is. Like, oh my, no. It's Marvel over again. It's phase 2. Oh no, it's phase 5. It's, oh. Well, let me guess. This is gonna be like a descent into madness for all the hypes that it hypes up to be. Oh my fucking god, you are not serious, narrator.
Go on.
You are not serious. Fuck right off. A Stanley Parable 2 reassurance bucket. There's merch. Can someone... Okay, hold on, let me get closer. Can someone, like, scan this and tell me if this is actually merch? I'll just leave it here for like 20 seconds. Just so, like, if you need to pause it and try to scan it for me. And see if it's actually merch. If it is, then I swear to God. It is merch! You can... No. No. Oh. They're serious about this, huh? Stanley Parable 2. They're taking a piss on themselves. It links to a website. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Oh, how are you gonna do that now, huh?
Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
Too big,
And of
too
course,
small,
the
just
first and
right.
most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
It's making
with
fun
that
of the
in
woke
mind,
culture.
My first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
We'll link the website here if you want. No, don't. Like, don't put websites onto the chat. Don't worry. Just I'll come back to the vault and scan it myself. How?
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Right,
But
makes
of course,
sense.
in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you roleplay as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind,
Okay.
whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Right.
I want you to
Start,
imagine
shall we?
yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Yes.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Cinnia Antimony here. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Jim.
Oh, give me a hiccup.
You see? What a thrill! That was you! The button described you. Do it again, do it again. Jim. Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
No. Screw you. This is slowly turning into hipster culture. Indeed, the real name is Cinnia Antimony. For now, you are to call me Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. Actually save me the work of finishing. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it
An
would go at the end of
epilogue?
the... Well, we'll figure that out later.
Nej. Jävlar fitt. Yeah, this is so stupid that it got me all speaking fucking Swedish. Setting world's champion. What does that mean? Setting world champion. Okay. Infinite hole and free achievement. What? It just works. Alright, we cannot not try it. They didn't even bother to use like a different model for the rest of the body. No, they just like Photoshop a face right onto it. Fantastic. What now? Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours now.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's a... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, what else? What other exhibits have we seen yet?
This is taking such a piss on all the AAA like video game company these days. This is so good. Oh my god, this is like every single game these days. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some good games in recent years that came out, but of course there are some really bad games that's only been released in like half broken state. And this is taking piss of that entire thing.
Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2,
What?
you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Okay. Real funny. Real funny, narrator, real funny. Classic open world collectible. It's true! Yes! That really is. Oh god, I remember the... Sorry, I have to pause here. I remember this. I spent a good time of my... A long time ago, I spent like a good year, because back in the day I don't know what like an internet guide is. So my first ever console game was... No, that's not my first. That's my most memorable console game because I spent the most time on it. It was Assassin's Creed 2, and if you need a description of how the game works, go watch the Video Game Donkey's video essay on the Assassin's Creed 2, or just the Assassin's Creed games in general. He said that and I quote, every single Ubisoft games has 150 mission, but it's actually 5 mission, 3 times each. Oh wait, no, 30 times each. And one of the missions was to find and collect one of those codec pages. And what happens is I spent a good 1 year just trying to get those codec pages because I don't know how to get them. Oh my god, this is bringing back some good irony to it. Oh my god. This is so good.
When you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
No.
Oh wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Don't tell me to wait until Stanley Parable 2.
Just be a nice decorative piece then.
Fuck you. This is stupid. This is so good. This is so good.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think
Wait,
that
what?
in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
None? Do I need to choose? Oh my god. Get well someday and... What? I guess.
Sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is. Actually,
Nah.
maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision.
Nah.
I'm moving on.
You are not serious. Never mind, they're not serious about this. This is so stupid, but so funny too. Oh my god, they're so smart. This is like, remember when I said the first game was so self-conscious that it's funny? This is like self-conscious to like a next level combined with irony. This is so good. Okay, what's this now? The button that says the name of the... Already done that. The baby's... A whole new office. Red is the new orange. The new updated ray chase. Oh my god. Ray chased. More of the same. But again, in a good way. Oh my god. New feature, new content, new ideas. You heard Jim in the game. Fucking hell. What is this again? What was it? Fallout 76 or something? This is exactly that game. That entire, just like, all promises, no content.
Was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
Get well
That
someday,
it engendered
General.
a
Fuck
chaotic
you.
sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well,
Reassurance
I'm happy
bucket.
to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I have to make the joke, okay? I have to make it. This is a bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh,
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award. If it isn't.
okay. Remember, kids, and man, and girl, and woman. Remember, the scariest people are not the ones who are able to lie. The scariest people are the ones who are able to lie to themselves. Dear God, there's more. There you go. Do I have to take this bucket everywhere? Fuck. Let's see. I am here. There's the exit. We've been there, haven't we? Have we? No, we haven't been there. We took that corner. Oh my god, this is... They... I cannot express just how fucking accurate this is. Just like a interview couch with like the most simplistic logo that the game has to offer, that doesn't have any personality, that does not have any flair of anything that represents the game itself. And it's just plastered on the back of the interview wall. And whenever you interview, you just have to be taken in this obnoxious color of just white in the back, and then an obnoxious just contrast color on the top. They even nailed the two as well. Like, holy shit, these guys are really thinking everything. Oh my god. What is this now? Opening. What? Oh yeah, the infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
What?
This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Oh. And to see if it's actually infinite.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions.
Well,
if I
not
may
really.
say So. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
This is...
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
yeah, they really think of everything. Yeah, it is indeed one of the great games ever. Alright. And to leave this extraordinary exhibit of all the things that they have to offer. Even these like futuristic buildings that, you know, you see all the new companies have in the company that shows to be cool and quirky, you know. They
All right,
nailed
have you seen
everything.
everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes, yes. Oh my god. Have I mentioned I hate the color red?
So, Stanley,
If you
what do
don't know,
think?
you know
Do
now.
you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game.
And
but
you already announced the
I can say to
goddamn
myself,
sequel.
It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll
You know,
see
I don't
whether
like
or
the
not
color red.
it
It's
coheres
like
into a meaningful game
too vibrant and too much for me.
Okay.
Well,
Are you ready?
good,
Here it is.
good
I
question.
give you the Stanley Parable
Hold on.
2.
Oh, fuck no.
Well, I mean, there's potential. It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Well, Cinnia, if you go back to see our first ever collab stream, you'll know.
Here we go. Version
She's
2.
very, very specific about it.
Who
Fucking hell.
am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
There you go.
And I do very much
Great.
enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to
Cinnia
create a
is
sequel
Peach,
that would
okay?
capture all the magic
Remember
of the
that.
first
Or
game.
else if you
I
go
wanted
to
fans
Cinnia's
love it,
chat
no
and
matter
say
how good
she's
the
red,
gags
she's
are
gonna
in
fucking
Stanley
torn you in
Parable.
half.
They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
Don't change
A
the
title
oranges to
screen
those
that says with
obnoxious
bold and
fucking red,
uncompromising
please.
conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Oh god.
All right, perfect.
Oh no.
Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh no. Please. Oh? Nah. Everything's different now. We are a
This
few,
is the story of a man.
few minutes before 3 hour marks. No. We'll finish this
All
ending,
his
we can call it a
coworkers
day.
were
They really
shocked.
used to.
What could it mean? Stanley decided
Fucker.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, where is the jump circle, huh? Really?
Stanley picked up the bucket.
You're not real with this. You're not real.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Ah, fuck you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps. No, never mind.
The bucket was wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I'm not really thinking now. I'm just walking whenever I see a place where I can walk to.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Ooh. It's finally open now for me.
Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel
No.
that, can't you?
No.
The aura of jealousy.
It's my
as
bucket.
Clear as day. This broom.
Screw you.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Like, shit. Okay. We finally found it. It's here.
Stepping
Somehow
into
we
the
didn't
manager's
realize it
office,
after all
Stanley
these
was
time.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of
Alright,
any
2,
fraud.
1, 4, 5. Nope.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an
2,
emotional
8,
dumpster
4,
fire, if
5.
not for the soothing but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Dude, I'm gonna crush this fucking bucket if you say it one more time, I swear to God. I don't know why, but I have a sudden impulse to hit the narrator with the bucket.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Is there a way to kill someone with the bucket? Can
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Oh, for fuck's
Soothing
sake.
him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
We're crying out loud.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
We should play a drinking game. Every single time the narrator says bucket, we'll have to take a shot.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket
How many times was that?
wondered
11,
themselves.
12? This joke is getting way too far with this.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Oh, this is so stupid.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen
Oh God, one of them's
anything
actually
like
a red
this.
room.
It very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Is the pirate still here? Okay, hold on.
Was the bucket under the mind control facilities?
You are not
influence as well?
fucking real with
Had the
this.
bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do?
Okay, the pirate's still
or
there.
want to
Good.
do in the first place?
You good, bro?
These
Feel like I can.
questions raised
If you
furious
hear
voices.
bucket so many times,
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't.
he
accept
screams into
his
the
own
bucket.
life in someone else's control.
He screams in the
Never.
bucket. He says, "No!"
Tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could
Fucking-
trust no one except for the bucket.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Okay. There we go. This is so stupid. Oh fuck, I spilled my drink. Oh shit.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to road skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
What? Oh,
What?
Hello?
Wait, what was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even
oh, great, because I don't want to either.
Recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it.
I should have just ignored the bucket. I should have just ignored the bucket. I should have just ignored the fucking bucket. I should have just fucking ignored the bucket.
At least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
Fucking bucket. Should just leave the goddamn bucket. Should have just leave the goddamn bucket. Should just leave the goddamn bucket. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Don't never take the bucket ever
All
again.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so... Right.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-worker.
Every single playthrough, we can press that once. And I guess this time it's... We're missing one more time. So what the fuck? Damn, even the balloon's more diligent than my coworkers. God. Are we able to go back to the...
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he
yeah, no, we
the door
can.
on his left.
I love this too. Like, they turn the original fonts into like these futuristic versions of it and then put the obnoxious fucking color, the vibrant color, onto the front, onto the backgrounds now.
This
Never
was
really thought
not
of
the direct
everything.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
You know,
it.
I don't quite
And here
know.
it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to
I don't
business,
quite know
Stanley
what
took the
happens if
first
you
open door on his left.
pick up the phone. I didn't pick up the phone last time. I just
Stanley was so
pulled the
bad at
plug
following
immediately.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
What
wrong
the
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
Really?
else can be difficult.
Well,
but the
who
fact
cares?
is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Well, this game is...
I'm not asking for me,
This,
I'm asking for
I just realized this game is really making
your
a piss
chance to redeem
on
yourself.
every fucking AAA games or every fucking modern games right now. it made fun of Fallout 76 or whatever the final number is. That game was horrible at launch, and then The Last of Us Part 1 was horribly optimized as well. We all know that because we've been through that together. And putting extra features onto unnecessary extra features onto a game that doesn't need change other than balances onto the original game and call it a second game, aka Overwatch 2. It is taking the piss on every single failed game in the recent time, and that is fucking funny as hell.
To put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Alright, time to
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Huh? Time to know. Whew. I can't see. What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
No.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now.
Are we
I
actually?
want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh wait, hold on a second. I fucking knew it.
Gotcha.
Of course.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Well, before you
Well,
did
let
that to
go
me,
back to
fuck you.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press L on your... Really? Really?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
The fucker's mocking me with all this. Freaking hell.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing
12 minutes.
exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new worlds. It was... And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Please press G to watch TV. You gotta be kidding
And so
me.
he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one
I
day
did
while at
more
work,
than more
he stepped
things.
up from his desk to realize that all of his
Alright.
coworkers, his
I have
boss,
sweet dreams. Mia.
everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys. With the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Come
As he
on.
wandered
Oh,
through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many...
Why is the line always
Another
trademarked?
was a game with a baby, and he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always
This is just
be
sad now.
free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Thank you for judging me for that. Tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
In
Oh,
reality,
great.
all
Is
he
it going
is
to...
pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he
Oh,
forgets
no.
which life is the real one.
Oh, no.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Well, okay, hold on a second. I cannot not push it, because if you don't push it, it doesn't proceed. You know what? We're just gonna stay here. We're just gonna sit here and wait until you give me some options other than that. How about that? You happy? See? See? You're making me wait because I don't have any other option other than press this button. So why do I... Like, you don't kill someone. You don't kill someone and then suddenly say, oh, see, I killed someone and there's nothing you can stop me about it because you weren't there. Of course, why can't I stop you if you weren't even there? But you know what? I'm arguing with someone that I don't even fucking know, and they're not even answering me anyway, so why should I just waste my fucking energy on this thing?
You see? Can he just hear me?
Well,
how can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play.
You don't make the rules. What are you, fucking John Kramer the Saw?
We're not so different, I suppose.
I didn't kill anyone, you see. I only make them kill themselves.
I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley
How do I not have that as as a screenshot? Well, oh. What the f- Okay. Everyone who are not watching this on with lights on, I'm sorry. Alright, time to press open, I guess. Ah, this reminds me of one of those fidget spinners, one of those fidget cubes. What is it? Does it? Oh no, it doesn't. Is that all there is to it in this? Just like... Yeah. The button heaven. Okay. I guess that's a very appropriate ending to this. Right. It's exceeding the 3-hour mark, so why not go back and finally concludes this, whatever the fuck this kind of dream is. Okay. Well, that was really fun. Not in the same sense of gameplay, of course. We just spent what, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Yes, my clock is under my fucking table. Don't judge me. 3 hours and 16 minutes on this. Wait, no, actually, it's been 2 hours. Is it? No, it's been 3 hours. Never mind. Yeah, it's been 3 hours. That was really fun. Let's just say that. And we can move on to the next game. But for now, we still have 2 more episodes of Resident Evil we have to go through. So yeah, and before that happens, well, if you see on the top right over there, you'll know that, well, I got something more important to attend to, which is midterm. And for next week, the weekdays, the weekdays is going to be, I'm not going to be able to stream at all because, well, guess what? I need to take tests. And aside from taking tests, I need to finish some of the essays I have not finished yet, which is problematic as I have only touched one of them and I still have 3 more to go. So, and one of them is due on Thursday, the other one is due on Sunday, and I have not touched one of them at all. And I'm pretty sure 2 of them needs like combines of 6 pages of essays. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty bad if I don't if I don't start it right now. So yeah, this will be the last stream for the following 6 or so days, and I'll come back immediately after I finish all these things for the next week's weekend. For the next weekend. So the longest hiatus for now is going to be a week, and I don't know if I will be uploading videos because, well, frankly, I don't have time to edit them. But I will try to I'm trying to work things out, and if there's shorts, then I can upload some shorts too. But that is if I can do those. So yeah, for now that will be it. Thank you so much for spending another 3 hours. God, this entire week, I don't know how you guys gone through this, but every single day for the entire week, you have spent upwards or at least 3 hours per day with me. So yeah, thanks all of your companies, and I cannot make this without all of you. So yes, good luck with all of you too if you have any tests or have any works, and we will not be seeing very, very soon, but I hope to see you again as soon as possible. So thanks all of you again. Until next time, my heirs. But just be sure, if you haven't, go to my Twitter. I'll be shitposting a lot when I cannot stream. That's all. Right. See you very, very soon. Or not, but as soon as possible. Bye-bye.